We both have expertise in weather and climate and its impacts. My expertise is in water and floods.
And I focus more on heat and drought, and together we work with the people of Washington on all things climate, which is just average weather over a long period of time. Increasingly, we're seeing in Washington some extreme heat, and we're understanding how the extreme heat can impact the health of people. We're seeing overnight summer temperatures increase. It's a consistent trend everywhere. The biggest and most recent example, of course, was in 2021 in June. We had a record-breaking heat event where we saw triple digits, and we saw over 400 excess deaths during that heat wave in Washington alone. The snowpack is really important for our region because it acts like nature's water bottle, and it stores the water when we get it, which is typically in the winter. It stores it for our dry season in spring and summer when we need it. And with a changing climate, we're expecting to lose some of that snowpack, so we will have less water in the summer when we need it, and the shift to more rain in the wintertime, potentially causing more flooding.
We're expecting about a 20% increase in the biggest events each winter by the end of this century. We're working with King County to try to understand how floods are getting bigger in the future so that they can plan, thinking about risk to people, thinking about consequences to ecosystems. We've seen about 4 inches of sea level rise averaged across Washington State, and we're expecting 1.5 to 2.5 feet by the end of this century, so quite a bit more, a big acceleration. I like it when it snows in Seattle or in the city. And the bad news is with climate change, we're gonna have less of that in winter, right? We expect less snowpack lasting into summer at the same time as we expect warmer temperatures, which can also increase the drying conditions. So all of those should play into increasing fire risk now and in the future.
So this year we're expecting to see a weak La Nina develop in the tropical Pacific Ocean. The last time we saw La Nina was 2 winters ago. We actually had 3 La Nina winters in a row. So on average, we tend to have cooler than normal temperatures, a little bit more precipitation, and then more snowpack by the end of our winter season during La Nina years.
I think climate affects almost everything that we do. And what we see as our role really is training and information access and applied research in collaboration with folks who are going to use and apply that information.
At the Climate Office, we work hard to make climate information available for communities and decision makers, whether it's just trying to deal with our current climate hazards or work towards making a more resilient future with climate change.